subset by name only, we can say that it is a part of a set. Okay, I'll give you all the examples so it will become more clear with time, just in 2 to 3 minutes. So it is a part of a set. Sub means it is just a sub part of that set. For example, if I have a set having 1, 2, and 3 as the elements, so B can be a set, let's say 1, 2, and the elements of B are taken from A. By observation, we can say that. That's why we'll say that B is a subset of A. The one which I have written at the center is a symbol of subset. Okay, it looks like C, but it is more or less like a U, like this. You can also make it like this. Okay, so B
Okay.
is a subset of A. This is how we represent, just a symbolic way. Now the question is that
Okay.
if I consider A as a set, so what all possible subsets I can create out of it? So I'll show you all possible subsets, and that will take us towards that 2 to the power n formula in the end. Okay.
Okay.
So let's say I start from the original set. I have 1, 2, and 3. Okay. The very first subset will start from an empty set. Empty set means there is nothing in the set. It is also represented as phi. Okay. It is an empty set. You can just consider that if you're filling the elements in anything, initially it will be empty. So every set will have this empty set as a subset. Okay, so if I just keep on, like if I start listing them, then first set will be this, second set will be only 1, then 2, then 3. These are all subsets I'm listing for A. Then I will have 1, 2, then I will have 2, 3, then 1, 3. 1, 3 and 3, 1 are same. Okay, the order doesn't matter. And at last 1, 2, and 3. A set is always a subset of itself. A set is always a subset of itself. It looks very weird, but it is kind of very obvious that if I'm talking about my parts, then I am part of myself. Can I say like that?
Yeah.
So the same logic you can apply over here, that a set is always a subset of itself. Now we can keep the count that how many subsets we have written. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and at last 8. There are 8 subsets I have written for this, and these are all possible subsets. Now, if you look at the number of elements of A, the number of elements of A is 3, and the number of subsets of A is actually 8. Now, 8 is 2 to the power 3. So that is how I get 8, and it works in this pattern. Okay, for whichever set you will be writing the subsets, there will always be 2 to the power number of elements. Okay, so if I want to write a general formula for subset, then it will be 2 to the power n. Currently, you need not accept this formula. We will see one more example, and then we will verify the same formula again. Let's say if I have a set B having A comma B as the two elements, then I'll just list down the subsets of this. As told earlier that it will always start from an empty set. Instead of writing these empty braces, these curly brackets are called as braces. Instead of writing this, you can also write phi. This is a symbol for subset. So it will start from this, then A, then it will have B, and finally it will have the whole set itself. So if you will keep a count 1, 2, 3, and 4, 4 can be written as 2 to the power 2, and we can once again justify that the number of subsets are 2 to the power n. Over here, the value of n was 2, number of elements are 2, and that is how we got 2 to the power n as the formula for subset.